Hey guys, how's it going? Andrew here, Nuff Said Cards on Thursday evening. Hope everyone's having a good week. Just wanted to make a video tonight and show you my Red Sox Hall of Fame collection. And this is a project I've been working on since probably 2004 or 2005. And it has taken me this long to complete this set. And what I wanted to do was acquire a card for each player who's ever been on the Red Sox. A card from their playing days that shows them in a Red Sox uniform. And thought I had completed this about a month ago when I finally got a Jimmy Collins card. And then I realized that I did not have a Rickey Henderson, so went on to eBay and picked this one up that arrived recently. It's a 2002 Fleer Tradition Rickey Henderson, which completed my set. And I'm going to get started in a minute. I'm going to show you the cards. I'm going to go in order of when the player was on the Red Sox, starting with the earliest. But real quickly before I do that, there's 4 players who don't have cards. 3 that I'm almost certain don't. Jack Chesbro, Waite Hoyt, and Al Simmons do not have cards that show them on the Red Sox. And the 4th one is Jesse Burkett. And he is listed as having a W600 card. It's a cabinet card from 1905 that showed him in a Red Sox uniform, although PSA or SGC, neither one has slabbed this card, and I can't even find an image of it. So if it does exist, and I'm not certain that it does, I will never own one, so I'm considering my set complete. Let's get started with the cards. This is a 1906 Fan Craze Jimmy Collins card. This is a PSA 7. And Jimmy Collins was one of the more difficult players to get. I looked for a while to get this one. He has 2 other cards that show him on the Red Sox. One is a W600, like I just mentioned, for Burkett. And also he has an E107 Bryce Williams card from 1903 that is extremely rare and expensive. PSA 1 sold recently for almost $6,000. Next up, Cy Young. This is a 1909 to 1911 American Caramel E90-1 Cy Young. This is SGC 3. And I really like this card. Had this for a while. And I got this at the Chantilly show probably 7 or 8 years ago. And I wanted to show you one other Cy Young card. This is a postcard. This is a 1908 A.C. Williams postcard showing Cy Young delivering the goods. I bought this raw, but then got it graded. It's SGC 1.5. And this was distributed on Cy Young Day in 1908, which was a day honoring Cy Young in Boston. And the interesting thing is that this was postmarked the following day, August 14th. The game was August 13th. And the writer here talks about the game and the presentations that they made to Cy Young. So I thought that was kind of cool. Next up, Tris Speaker. I have multiple Tris Speaker cards, but I just wanted to show you 2. This is his T205 card. This is a SGC 4. Really like this card. I think it's one of his best looking cards. And also, haven't shown this one in a while. This is a 1911 E94 Close Candy card, and this is a PSA 2. Has a crease on the bottom going across from left to right or right to left, both ways. Hard to see, and it also has a little divot there on the side, but pretty nice looking card. This set has the whole checklist on the back there. Next up, Harry Hooper. And I have 2 Harry Hooper cards I'm going to show you. This is a 1914 Crackerjack PSA 4. And I have a 1910 E91C American Caramel Harry Hooper card. Next up, Babe Ruth. And I've shown this card multiple times. Had to cheat a little bit on Babe Ruth because this card is a 1921 American Caramel card. And of course, in 1921, he was on the Yankees. But this card shows him in a Red Sox uniform. And this is the closest I'm ever going to come to having a Red Sox card of Babe Ruth when he was actually on the team. But I love this card. It's probably the centerpiece of my collection. And was thrilled to get this a couple years ago. So there's Babe Ruth. Next up is Herb Pennock. This is a 1921 to 23 National Caramel E220. This is a SGC2. And this was one of the more difficult cards to find. The E220s are pretty tough and they're usually really in bad shape. This one's not too bad. So there we have Herb Pennock. Next up, Red Ruffing. Red Ruffing has two cards that show him on the Red Sox. This is a 1925 Exhibits card, two that I know of anyway. This is an SGC4. I bought this raw and then got it slabbed. He also has a 1924 Diaz Cigarettes card, which is a Cuban card that's extremely scarce and difficult to get. I actually had a pretty tough time finding this one, so I was happy to get that one. Next up, Rick Farrell. This is a 1935 Diamond Stars card. This is one that I probably want to upgrade at some point. But pretty nice looking card. Okay, now we have Lefty Grove. Two Lefty Grove cards. 34 Gowdy. This one's pretty beat up, but still a nice looking card. And 35 Diamond Stars. This is a PSA 2. I'd like to at some point upgrade this one and get this in a little bit nicer shape. But for now, happy to have that one. Next, we have Joe Cronin. And I have a 1940 and a 1941 play ball. Joe Cronin. And this the 41 has some writing on the bottom there, but didn't pay a lot for that. Okay. Next, Heine Manouche. This is another one that was pretty hard for me to find. This is a 1936 Worldwide Gum Canadian card of Heine Manouche. This is a PSA 6. This is actually the highest graded example of this card. I think there's another 6 out there. But searched for a while for this one and had to pay more than I would have liked to, but had to get it. Next up, Jimmy Fox. 1941 play ball, PSA 4. This card is actually not in great shape, and if it was graded today, this is an old PSA slab, it would probably come back at 2. Definitely not a 4, but pretty nice card. This is another one I'd like to upgrade at some point. All right, next we have Bobby Doerr. And I have multiple Bobby Doerr cards, but just wanted to show these ones. This is a 1938 Gowdy. Kind of a cool looking card. And 48 Leaf. All right. Next up, Ted Williams. And here's a 39 play ball. Ted Williams is a PSA 2. Nice looking card. This is Teddy Ballgame's rookie card. And also have this 55 Topps. Okay, next, Lou Boudreau. And this is a 51 Bowman. Pretty nice looking card there. Carl Yastrzemski. Have a bunch of Yaz cards, but I'll show you his rookie 1960 Topps. Bought this raw a long time ago. I got it graded, it came back a 4. And I'll also show you this card because 75 set's one of my favorites. 75 Topps, it's a PSA 8. Okay, next up, George Kell. 1953 Topps. Carlton Fisk. Got a 75 Topps here. All-Star, AL All-Star. Gotta take that sticker off of there. Okay, we have Luis Aparicio, 72 Topps. And Orlando Cepeda, 74 Topps. All right, I'm going to speed it up a little bit for the last 10. Juan Marichal, 74 Topps. Jim Rice, here's his 76 Rookie Cup card. Actually, I like this a lot better than his 75 rookie card. Fergie Jenkins, 77 Topps. And Dennis Eckersley, the Eck. This is a 79 Topps. Tony Perez, 81 Topps. Need to get a better Wade Boggs card, but this was all I dragged out tonight. I need to get a few more, but for now I have this 83 Donruss card. I have some more put away somewhere. Next up, Tom Seaver. Played for 1 year on the Red Sox. This is the 86 Topps traded card. Andre Dawson, the Hawk. Shout out to my buddy Ground Chuck. Pedro Martinez, and actually this is not a playing days card, but this is all I could find tonight. I have others somewhere, but didn't want to spend too much time digging one out, so this is what I found. Pedro and Ricky Henderson, which I've already shown, and finally John Smoltz. This is a, what is this? 2009 Topps. Anyway, that is it. Thanks for watching. For those of you that made it to the end, another long video. But this is something that I'm really happy to have completed. Again, it took me a long time to do it. I'm going to upgrade some of these, but happy to have completed this set. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.